Ah ha ha. What is up, everybody? Monkeypuzzle here. And oh my god, I don't know why I have decided to do this, but I have decided to show my face. And for some reason, my Stream Deck is freaking out, not doing the things it's supposed to do. So I'm gonna have to go into OBS manually. I might have already gave it away. A little spoiler in the beginning there. I was putting those on there, real pictures of myself, and I might have actually already shown them. I think we might need a little music here. Let me go get that real quick, and then we'll get going here. Noon snuck up quicker than I thought it would. But hey, welcome everybody. Welcome here. So yeah, I'll talk about why I want to do this in a minute. But first, let me see. Let me get over to... I should have had this prepared already. I just thought of this a second ago. I'm a little nervous. I have to admit it. And I'm not finding the drive that I'm looking for here. Hold on a second. Okay, there it is. Let me get the theme song that I used for my very first series. Yeah, with when I was doing Minecraft and Monkeypuzzle. Hey, I forget what we call it. It was the Feed the Beast thing. Here we go. Downloads. And I'll grab this, and then we'll jump into this, and I will do the big reveal for better or for worse. Here we go. Incomp deck and oh god, what was it called? Let me grab this. One second, folks. We'll remember what that song was called. Oh yeah, it was the One-Eyed Maestro. Here we go. Get that going in the back. Maybe. There we go. No, we don't want to update that. We do want to turn the volume down. I can figure out how to do that. And we're going to put that on loop. All right. Here we are. Let me pop out chat. See who is with me here. What's up, everybody? We got Bison. We got Lucky Phil. We got Emma. We got Trigger Pug. Raleigh the Geek. What's up, everybody? We got I'm a Seal. Big Wheel. All these folks. Mikey. And Haru Ur. Yes, we have started. So welcome, welcome. We got Shaggy. What's going on? Yeah, so I think I can get into this now. So I haven't done this. Obviously, I'm putting it off. I haven't done this before for a lot of reasons. And one of them was in the beginning. I'm a fairly well-known person in real life in my little community here, and I didn't know about how it would work out to mix those two communities, and I kept them separate. But at this point, being a gaming YouTuber streamer is so mainstream. It's kind of a normal thing that I'm not really worried about mixing the worlds anymore. I don't feel like I have any real reason to maintain this anonymity at this point. And I feel like there'd be more benefit by mixing the worlds at this point. So it's a little freaky for me. I've never been a very vain person. And because I've never done this before, what's up, Sirius? It makes it a big deal. It's really not a big deal. So here, without further ado, is The monkey puzzle. Oh, wait. That's a monkey puzzle tree for folks who don't know. And I picked the name because, one, it's a badass tree. Look at that. It's all full of thorns and stuff. It's obviously a puzzle for monkeys to climb it. But also monkey puzzle really represents what I want the channel to be about. You know, we're all monkeys, as evolved as we think we are, and we're puzzling things out. And we've got to the point where we create little puzzles for ourselves called video games, which are the best puzzles ever. But that's not really what I look like. For those of you who thought that was real, that's not really what I look like. All right, here we go. Here's the big reveal. Sirius has been imagining I wear a dress ever since that story time from Fallout 4 streams. Shh. Shh. We won't talk about that. Or maybe we might. It has happened. It has happened. And it works out pretty well, actually, generally. But we'll keep that for the Fallout 4 streams. All right, there we are. Okay, so obviously that's not me either. I'm putting this off as long as I can. I did make a little slideshow to put in the back here. This is a little montage of some of the builds I've done over the years. It should keep moving every 10 seconds. See if that works. It's not. Okay. Technical difficulties. Let me go into the properties of that. Yeah, it should go. Why isn't it going? Ah. And I will admit, when I get the webcam up, I'm still working on it. It's still a work in progress. Stalling. I am stalling. But I do want to get the slideshow working. So let's figure out what's going on with this. Let's see. We'll just have it always play. There we go. And we'll start from the beginning. It's just in alphabetical order. So, Crackers! Alright. Now that Crackers is here, we can do this. Oh god, I'm nervous, guys. Alright, well, we might as well get it over with, and then there'll be no going back. And, alrighty. Whoop! There's somebody back there. There's somebody back there. Oop, no, there he is. That's what I look like. Alright, guys, thanks for joining the stream, and we are done here. Yee-hoo! Alright. You thought that was just a little bit of art, but that's actually what I look like right there. Whee! All right, here we go. I'm turning it off. What's up, everybody? How you doing? Good to meet you. I am Monkeypuzzle, and this is my face. I got glasses that reflect a lot of light, and there we go. Hi. It's all over now. Such beauty. I'm a little rubefacient, partly because I'm nervous right now, but I also tend to work outside, and so I get a lot of sun. So, but anyway, yeah, you know, I thought it was time that I didn't hide behind the mic anymore, and I could show off my lovely beard to you all. What's up? Joe. Hello, everybody. Yeah, so I wanted to start doing a little webcam in my streams and so on, you know, make it a little bit more personable. You know, with the new style of games I've been playing, I'm not particularly the best at them most of the time. And I figure the reason that you're watching them is to play them with me. And if you're going to be playing them with me, you might as well be. O'Reilly likes the beard. Yeah, I haven't cut it except to trim it a little bit for years. That's about as long as I get. I've just started conditioning it, actually, see if I can get it a little bit longer. But we'll see if that happens. All right, yeah. Good to be with you all. Thank you, everybody. I'm gonna generally leave the chat over here so that when I read chat, I'm making eye contact somewhat when I'm looking at you guys. So anyway, there's no going back. This is my face for what it is. I put on a purple shirt for the occasion. I don't think the color balance is quite right yet, but yeah, and I'm still working on the technology for the webcam here. It's an imperfect device. Oh, Raleigh, thank you, man. Really appreciate that. I'm already earning money for my face. Yeah, so this is the guy. Oh, you know what? That slideshow's still not moving back there. I wanted to put the face with the creations. So why is it not going? Let's see. Technical difficulties. Technical difficulties. Let me go into the slideshow again. It's slide mode, automatic. Go from manual to automatic. We'll maybe lower the amount. Boop, 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 boop. 8,000 milliseconds. Loop. And go. Yeah, it's the face reveal. Got to get in early for that private chat tier of Patreon. Well, yeah. Raleigh's a little into the, he's onto my real business model here. We got to do. But yeah, this is the face I got. I can't change it very much. This is my 51-year-old Monkeypuzzle. So here he is. Yep. What's up, Joris? What's up, everybody? This is the face. Yeah, so I thought I would maybe just start doing it, just slip it in kind of stealth into my streams, but I figured, well, we might as well get it over with, you know, give everybody a chance to see it once, and then it won't be such a surprise. I'm still a little disappointed my little slideshow's not working back here. Let me try this one more time. I put in all these screenshots. Of course, it was working when I set this up before. I put on all these screenshots from all my builds so that you could put the face with the with what I've done. So yeah, what if we randomize it? How about that? Let's try that again. All right, there we got a little Borderlands back there. Let's see if it moves. Joe, you're 52. You better respect your elders. Yes, ma'am. Fresonus, what is up? You thought 42? All right, I was lying. I'm not really 52 or 51. I am ageless. I am the Monkeypuzzle. I am just a digital figment of your imaginations, and yeah, I will always be whatever age I want to be. O'Reilly says maybe once you get a new home. Hey, man, I'm setting the bar here, and I figured it's not going to be that long. I'm getting my age is a puzzle, right? It's not going to be that long actually before I've been keen on going to some conventions and stuff like that, starting to do some meetups, and it won't be long till people know what I look like anyway. So you're 69? Cool, yeah. Immortal, right? I just take my little health potion and I'm good to go. Got plenty of vitality. So the slideshow, I can speak. It's not working. Why not? Let's see. Always play, even when not visible. It's automatic. We can make it manual, maybe, if I can remember to push the things. See how that works. It's a little... Oh, that works. I have to remember to push the buttons, though, but I can go back and forth. Although we got my big mug in the way. Most of the time, when I'm going to be streaming, we're going to be like this anyway, and I'm going to be really small. So then you'll be able to see the game. A lot of games I'm not even going to put my face in because I respect the real estate of the game. And if I feel like it'll really ruin the mood of the game or the aesthetic, then I won't be putting myself in at all. But for, for casual streams, things where my reactions would be important, then I'll put this on. Cracker said, I thought you had dreads. Sometimes the beard gets a little dready when I don't comb it out for a few days. It dreads up pretty quick, really. Haru says, okay, MP, have a nice face reveal stream. You look better at 52 than I do at 42. We'll catch the VOD once you have time. You're on night shift at a new job, so just ducked into a nook for the reveal. And yeah. At least people will know who to look for at those conventions now, yeah. Yeah, otherwise just do the slideshow of the manual and every now and then click to move to the next one. There's always some technical difficulty. Things never go perfect. Although this way I could kind of talk about them. We got my treehouse castle over. This is actually the first Arc server I was part of. And this is right behind it was the, this is my most viewed video ever, was the Arc treehouse right there. And then we made a castle out of it. This one was when we did Scorched Earth. Raleigh actually ran this server. And that was one. Tulsa Girl, Cats for You. You missed the Atlas series. Well, we're not done with Atlas. We're just taking a break because of the timeline of the development they have for it. It's kind of not a lot is happening right now. And they promised a lot of good changes, but they're going to be a little ways to come. And they also killed our main server in the process. So, yeah, we decided to take a break. You built that treehouse on official once? Triggerpug, you found me through the treehouse. Wow. Okay, here is some Skyrim. I streamed this on Twitch a little bit. So there's that. And Skyrim's got some pretty freaked out scenes, man. That's a pretty good looking place. Oh, and there's the Twin Towers. Before Twin Towers were a big thing. But the two towers. That was on that same server with the treehouse. I spent forever building that thing. So many runs with the Dodecarus, getting stone and everything else. Symbol says, I admire your patience in finishing your builds. You always get halfway done with my vision and then get sidetracked. The Atlas devs are working on Genesis at the moment. Maybe. They're supposed to be separate. So, yeah, we can kind of go back and forth here. There's the big monkey puzzle. There's the small monkey puzzle. The big monkey puzzle and the small monkey puzzle. Yeah, so speaking of technical difficulties, I'm still working some stuff out. I bought on the Black Friday sale, I got this webcam. It's like the C320. Yeah, Logitech cam. It's supposed to be the workhorse for a lot of streamers. It's okay. It's not the most crisp, but maybe that'll kind of hide some of my blemishes. And I'm still working on the green screen thing. If we go into here, let me see, into this filters, you can see that that's actually a green curtain behind me, and it's hell to get that thing straight and hanging and get the light even. I've got, and my neighbor's playing some music again. He's obviously fixed another instrument. But I've got some light diffusers coming today that are actually going to help, but I got impatient getting everything just right. We can turn that back on. Oop, not that, but that. Yeah, there we go. You can see there's still, my hat's a little fuzzy, my mic's a little fuzzy, and that's an issue with the green screen. It's also a little bit of an issue with the camera, but I'll get that all worked out as we go along. But I didn't want to wait for things to be perfect before I turn this on. Cool Nerd, good to see you too. For Sonus, it's almost 9:30 p.m. Time for you to get going. Have fun. Well, thank you very much, man. I enjoy doing this, and thank you for being a peer. And I will see you next time. Triggerpug, you just realized the Twin Towers are yours. I remember seeing a video involving it in one of the first days. Man, my neighbor Wood decided to make all this noise today. He's usually more brief than that. Hopefully you don't hear too much of it. You think it looks great? The lighting is nice. Yeah. It makes me look a little redder than I actually am, but I do tend to be kind of red, especially when I'm emotional. I'm very rubefacient, and so whenever I have strong emotion, my face goes red. It's been hell socially, but what the hell? New to golf. Hi, watched your Minecraft stuff. Just started playing Ark. Right on. Yeah, I'm actually just taking a break from Ark. I put 4,000 hours into it, so yeah. My music is covering most of my neighbor's noise, so that's good. Yeah. This used to be my theme song. Indeed. When was the Metal Mildy made? That was when we were part of Gaming Evolved. I made that there. And that was my revenge on Syntac for when he turned off the foundation support, because he had one little bridge he needed to build. And he couldn't figure out how to support it, so he turned off foundation support for all the Structures Plus for the whole server. So I'm like, well, if you're going to turn off foundation support, I'm going to do this. That happens to you when you drink wine crackers? Yeah, it happens. Yeah, look, I'm actually redder than I was when we started. It will leave me small. It's especially bad then. Yeah, so that was supposed to be like a jewel set in a ring. Yeah, in a setting, little diamond. So we got that. That was Primitive Plus. Oh, this is during my short period on the Geeks modded server. I forget what I called it, the little stealth drone or whatever it was. Flew around in that. That was with the what was that mod called? The Flying Rafts. Hey, the unicorn on Ragnarok. Found him as soon as I went to the Highlands. He was right there. What's up, Christine Walker? Hey, face reveal. It's happened. There's no going back now. So it is what it is, for better or for worse. Hey, there's Monkeyheim over on Ragnarok. Devs there actually named that hill Monkeyheim, which I was so proud of. That's like the lifetime achievement right there. After that, I'm just done. I mean, you're good. You could plate your beard and decorate it with rings and twigs and flowers and stuff. It happens sometimes. And you'll know when my niece has hung out with me. When she comes to visit, she always braids my beard up. So when she does that, you'll see it. Yeah. I used to just keep these two sides here. And kind of I don't know it sounds pejorative, but the Fu Manchu look. And then just have a little thing in the middle, and then I'd braid them and hang beads from the sides. But haven't done that for a while. Been having the au naturel look for the moment. But yeah, it does get braided and beaded sometimes for my Viking look. Haha. So Marcus Phoenix is actually her husband's account. That's Christine Walker, who is very present in my Twitter. Thank you for that. So let's see what else we got. Oh yeah, we got the tower over here in Ragnarok, my aquatic base. Lucky Phil, thank you, man, for showing up, hanging out with me for a minute. And yeah, so we could also do like a little Q&A right now. Folks had any questions or anything like that? Oh, there's when we had the motorboat race around Ragnarok. That was the shark fin, which what do they call it? Shark bait? Yeah. Oh, and there's on the new desert expansion Ragnarok, where they had the cliff platforms have a place go into the walls. That was pretty cool. Yeah. Or actually, no, those weren't the new cliff platforms. They made places in the cliffs for the regular tree platforms. Yeah. Oh, and here is Aberration. Yeah, I love this base. I spent so much time hanging out there in the blue zone. How bad are my eyes without glasses on? I'm nearsighted, so I can see stuff pretty close to me. In fact, when I read and stuff, generally I can do it better without my glasses. And these are actually a lower prescription glasses I use for the computer. They look really reflective right now. But I can't see very far away very well at all. So if you were like 30 feet from me, it'd be hard for me to tell who you are. So I need them. Yeah. And my computer is about, my monitors are about an arm's length away. So without these, I actually couldn't see that very well. It'd be pretty blurry. But I'm actually getting to the age where I may need bifocals. Clarko, what's up? You're super nearsighted too? Yeah. I mean, I'd rather be nearsighted than farsighted, I think. For today's world, you know, you'll be able to function with things close to you. Although if we were in a hunter-gatherer world, I guess it would be better to be farsighted. So you could aim at your prey. Yeah. There's the underwater base on Ragnarok. Lenneth, same, so very blind. Big Will, 25, and you need bifocals. You dig the specs? Yeah, they work for me. They're actually pretty common nowadays, but I wore them before they were cool. Hey, there's our modded server on Olympus. Little house on the end of the block. I like that little house. Oh, and that's where I tried to go really crazy. Like, okay, give me mods. I'll go nuts. Yeah, that thing, there was like a water elevator I spent forever trying to get up into it. We added a mod just for that. Monkey the hipster, right? I was a hipster before they were a hipster. Technically, I'm Generation X. We got an X. So, born of boomers. Yes. Should send him some Dame Edna specs to wear. For sure. For sure. Oh, and there's some Anno. Yep. I gotta work on this green screen. You can see a little box around me. I'm gonna work on that, guys. It'll get better. I gotta get back to Anno. Oh, there's Atlas. You can see some of that PvP castle in the back there. We never got to do PvP on it. We're gonna do a little challenge to try to get you guys to storm the fort there. But server was killed. That was the second of 3 times they killed our 3x3 grid. Joe is a techno hippie. I grew up wearing zipper hoodies, man. The hipsters think those are their invention, but I was wearing those in junior high. I have a few, for sure. Nothing hipster about that. Oh, yeah. I'm having to press it manually. Cracker said that it was good to have the slideshow. I kind of wanted, you know, it was intentional. I wanted to put the face with the builds and not have it just be 2 separate things. We're trying to mix the worlds here. You were tempted by monkey face and not disappointed. What's up, J Spooky? This is what I look like. Ah. Yeah, but it's nice hanging out with all you lovely people. I really appreciate you all coming. And, you know, this is just me getting it over with. Now I don't have to fear it or worry about it. I've done it, you know, not the end of the world, but it is the beginning of a little bit new format on the channel and on Twitch. So we'll see. What's up, Paul? How you doing? Hello? Yeah. Oh, there we are. Actually built this one twice. It was on the second incarnation of the server. Then it got killed. And I built it right away, like in a few hours. And people were like, what? Did the server really get killed? What's up? Yes, now you understand the epic beard choices for the in-game avatar, right? I'm not just faking it. I do fake some other things. I make myself a little bit more burly than I generally am. I mean, it's fantasy, you know. I usually give myself a little bit more melanin so I could be outside a little bit longer. But I do have the beard for real. Yep. Aw, Big Will, that's so sweet. He says you have nothing to fear, Monkey. We all love you no matter what. I love all you guys too. Hopefully you've seen that in the content I try to put out. And this is me just hopefully trying to spread the love a little bit more by being a little bit more personable and not being the man behind the curtain all the time, but actually kind of putting myself out there as the guy who makes this stuff. Friggin' Atlas saves. Yep. So I know I could get mixed reactions from this. Some people were like, you know, don't dispel the mystery. I get that, you know, because you could imagine me as anybody you wanted. Now, you know, you have a face. That's mine. Most of the time I won't be showing it, but at least not too much of the time. But it is what it is. It is who I am. And decided to put it out there. Yeah, so we're randomized, so we're seeing some of these over again. Bloody Man says he was tying my shoes and zip my hoodie before standing up. Never doing that again. It's okay, says Jay Spooky. I give myself a smaller chest in game so I don't feel like the avatars should get a concussion when running. You know, in fantasy, you definitely want to make yourself an enhanced version of yourself, or even like a way wackier version of yourself. I mean, that's the beauty of the digital sandbox, right? Is you can let your imagination go free. And, you know, a lot of people call these like flesh prisons or whatever. I enjoy my body for the most part. You know, I've always been a little mixed about, I've never, you know, what I look like. I've never been very vain. My self-esteem kind of goes through cycles, but it is what it is. But in the digital world, you know, no holds barred. Go for it. Do whatever you want. Oh, all right. Nice. Symbol says I look far better than she imagined. That's excellent. Good. Right on. Yeah, this one was cool. I really enjoyed it. Haru, who left already, he was working on making me some little curvy, pointy tips for the roofs. He was trying to mod that, but I don't know, he never released it for some reason. But it was definitely kind of a divergence in building style for me, trying to new things. Here's the end of Borderlands 2. Some of y'all came and watched that with me over on Twitch, and yeah, that's the very end before I killed Handsome Jack. This actually was when I joined up with Alexis Arcade server. I'm trying to remember what it was called. YMC Arc. It was a modded server they started with her and Timmy Carbine and stuff. And Timmy Carbine set up this challenge of everybody making bridges. I was actually the only one who ended up doing it. But it got an award when the Community Crunch was giving out awards. This was when they first put the redwoods in, and they weren't the actual redwoods yet. Well, they were. They took them from the assets, but they didn't have the snaps for treehouse platforms and stuff. So I was trying to make a treehouse before there was treehouse platforms. So that was pretty fun. Yeah. Oh, and that is like a Stargate. Yeah, it was modded. Aw, Christine says, you've always loved your laugh. It's nice to see you smile along with it. Well, generally, when I'm laughing, I'm smiling. And I spend a lot of time laughing at the games and at myself, for sure. Because if you can't laugh at yourself, you know, and games have got to be fun, right? If they're not fun, you got to change the word games, right? Because to me, games implies fun, unless it's like mind games or whatever. But yeah. The floating build with the hidden foundations under the floor. So yeah. And we're back to the tree house. There's actually more than this. Let me see. Let me go back into the slideshow. And I'll de-randomize it. And then we will see all of them. Unclicked. Randomize. There we go. Although that puts us back at the beginning. Oh well. It is what it is. There we go. Let's see, let's go see if we can get to something we haven't seen yet. We may have seen it all. We may have. There's 81 pictures here. And they're not everything I've done, but just last night before I went to bed, there are as many pictures as I could grab. Oh, we didn't see that one yet. That was on the cluster when we added the island that's up by the blue obelisk. Yeah. And that was a forge, because there's copious amounts of crystal and metal up there. O'Reilly thought I was a Scandinavian hottie. Was half right. Aw. Well, you mean about the Scandinavian part? Um, I actually got one of those DNA tests done. I wanted to see, because my family, we don't, it's pretty disconnected actually, and I don't know most of my family history or where I come from. There's a few myths, but most of them have been debunked. And so I went and got the DNA test, and there are parts from all of Europe. No kidding. Like, pick a European country, I have DNA for it. So there is Scandinavian, there's Norwegian, there's Russian, there's Italian, there's Polish, there's German, there's English, there's everything. Like, those Europeans, man, they got around. Yeah. Joe says, look at the work involved in MP's builds. Yeah, I'm pretty insane. I'm definitely about that. Yeah. You need a pocket MP for my games. Place him and give him the resources and he builds my base. There's a mod for that. There must be. Yeah, the only DNA apparently I have that's not all over Europe, and literally all over Europe, is there was a little bit of Indian in me. Not American Indian, but East Indian, like the country of India, like a tiny bit, like 3%. Just sounds like your DNA without the English. And that's funny because Australians were generally they were English prisoners, right? So it's funny, that's the one thing you wouldn't have. You guys were a prison camp. Yeah, so we may have been through all these, but yeah, this was just something to distract me so I could have some things to say. That one was the steampunk build on Olympus. I had some other better angles of it. We saw it floating above. That's the one that the water elevator goes to, but I had a whole little lagoon inside of it with creatures. It's pretty fun. You'd love to do the DNA ancestry. I can speak. Serious Creeper says, I'd love to do the DNA ancestry thing one day. I doubt there is much more than German and a bit Polish, but you never know. You know, a lot of people claim to be just this or just that, but yep. Those Europeans, man, pretty promiscuous. Tell you that. I was a little afraid of doing it, you know, because then your DNA is in some registry somewhere, but it's like, what the heck, man? If people really want to figure out who I am, I'm right here. I mean, if I was in that much trouble, I'd be done for. Yeah. French. Your ancestors were French and then deported for stealing food. Oh, okay. Well, that's a reasonable thing to steal if you're hungry. For sure. Oh, here's where they put the swamp island with the Tortugars into Atlas. That's part of ISO's work. Very good looking swamp there. Emma says your older sister did one and it was just Scandinavian and nothing else. Well, that probably means you don't have to do one too. Crackers expects not much more than Polish, Ukrainian, and German. Well, you know, I expected less than what I got. That's for sure. I always grew up thinking I was quarter Italian, quarter Polish, some German, English, and Dutch. Yeah, like almost a quarter Dutch. But it turns out it was way more spread out than that. So, yeah. The treehouse, that was the best one. It was the first build along I used. That and the one you did before, the actual calculation vid. Yeah, I was trying to work it out because they didn't put snap points on the treehouse platform. So you had to really figure out what was going on. Jay Spooky's like, yeah, they probably got a whole beard hair in a vial somewhere for safekeeping, right? Stuck right next to my FBI file. Indeed. I didn't actually ever play this one on stream or on YouTube, but I've had fun with this on my own. This cute little 3D platform. Hog. Is it Hog? Hodge? Something like that. Yeah. Be easier just to take some DNA when you're born. I mean, they can get it from anywhere. You touch a handrail and they could get it if they wanted to. Hob! There we go. Hob was fun. Yeah, actually, I watched you play it a little bit. I think you were the one who made me play it. You made me. Indeed. All right, I think we've been through the whole slideshow. Anyway, I'm having fun hanging out with you guys and getting over my fear of doing the face cam. And after this, I'm going to go and I'm actually going to go do some streaming over on Twitch. I'll keep the face cam up for that. I think today is Sandbox Mondays. Last Sandbox Monday, I was working on learning some Planet Zoo. Straighten my glasses a little bit. So we'll probably do that. I did put some Subnautica ones in here, and I don't know what happened to them. There were a few. I didn't have any of my builds in Subnautica, any screenshots of them for some reason. Not that I built a whole lot in there. I did have a few spooky Subnautica shots. But it's not showing them. Oh well. Raleigh. It says, my sis did some work on Ancestry.com. Apparently my family were amongst the first colonists. Guess we didn't get along with the Brits back in the day. Hey. No wonder you're such a scoundrel. Cracker says she'll do a face reveal when she grows a cool beard like MP. They got hormones for that. You can work on that now. All right, you might stop by for a bit over on Twitch before doing some work. Serious? Cool. Clarko says, just saw some Skyrim one go by. Sucks I missed those. Absolutely love that game. By far my favorite game you've ever played. I really enjoyed it. I, of course, didn't come close to finish it. I did it over on Twitch because I felt it was too mature at the time for my YouTube channel. I've loosened up my feelings about that at this point, obviously. Wait till Cyberpunk 2077 comes out. But Twitch doesn't keep the archives forever. I had Twitch Prime or Turbo, and it was supposed to keep it for 60 days, but it did. But that's a long time ago. Since then, and since I got fiber, I've been downloading any of the important streams I do on Twitch. So I have them archived, and most of them I've been doing in these segments, these episodic segments up on YouTube now, which, woo, it turns out there's a lot of them. One stream can go a long way. Shaggy says, I need to get back to work. Great to see the man behind the curtain. Thanks for all the tips, tricks, and laughs throughout the years. And I'm not done yet, Shaggy. This is just the start of a new era. So, or just a continuation of what I've been doing, really. Yeah. On that Twitch note, you're a bit off the selected color of your green screen. It's like you're in front of a yeah, no, I was talking about that. It has some issues. I had got it closer before, and it keeps varying. I've got some lights coming in the mail today that not lights, but light diffusers, so I can light the backup better, which can help a lot. But I didn't want to wait for those to do it. I can turn this up a little bit, but then my mic starts to shimmer a little bit. When I started the stream, it was working better. Yeah. It's a finicky thing, and I'll get it fixed as we go along. But this saved me from cleaning my room, at least. And I feel like I got no problem when people have the little rectangle and it shows their room behind them. But for me, I thought that would break the immersion a little too much for this. So I decided to keep myself in-game, even if it's me IRL here. Let's see. There's also, if I go to configure the video, the white balance changes it some. Where'd that go? There we go. Yeah, if I mess with the white balance some, if I get in here and change that, you know, the other way, it helps. There's a bunch of settings with the webcam. There we go. That keys it in better. It makes my face look redder, but that helps a lot with the background there. So, oh, where'd it go? Aha, there it is. Okay. Technical stuff. So yeah, if I turn up the color some, which isn't really true color for my face, I'm not that red. It helps a lot with the other thing. I can go back to that. The big one. Right. Intro the new series and talk about what we're about to do next. And then I go back to this and we play the game. Let me catch up with the chat here. Crackers is off to work, but we'll try and check out your stream a bit later. Have fun. See you later. No mystery with that anymore. At least not with this part of myself. Yeah. Clarka says you should try modding sometime. Can be a pain in the butt and ruin your game, sadly. But if you're careful and check what you're doing, it's very rewarding. You know, I could try that. I've never been a coder, so if it involves that, nerdy nymph. Look at that beautiful fuzzy face. I am fuzzy wuzzy. Yes, I am. And I actually shaved for you guys today. So over the next week or two, you'll actually probably see me get fuzzier because I usually don't shave that often. But hey, I did it for you guys. Yeah. Big face in the mid, then do a small frame in the bottom left with the game streaming. Yeah, it depends on where the HUD for the game is and stuff. And I can make myself really small. Oh, there I go. I can make myself, come on, OBS, I can make myself big. And then wherever the HUD is, we'll put myself so I don't obstruct, so that you can see the health and all that kind of stuff. All my stats, my weapon durability. And generally, if I have it in game at all, we'll keep it pretty small. Whee! Here, I'll fly the ship up here. All right, everybody, let's go! Hey, why'd you move? This build was, this is actually where I met you, Crackers. Oh, with the boat in front. That one. That's Primitive Plus right there. Here, I'll put myself on the boat. Go for a little boat ride. Whee! Yeah, this was, we had a Primitive Plus server going for a while until we reached the limits of that mod. It's funny, once they put, what's his face on the staff, it killed the mod for real. Joe says, "Ah, those cheeks just make me want to do the Greek grandma thing and pinch those cheeks and pat them." Who is a handsome boy then? It would be an honor to have my cheeks pinched by you, Joe. Oh, that sounds bad. That sounds a little wrong. Okay. Yeah, we'll put me somewhere here. And I'm riding the boat. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, and this was where I met you, Crackers. This was on the Geeks modded server. Somebody named Crackers came and gave me a little baby. Oh god, it's been a year since I played Ark, and I'm already forgetting the names of the beasts. Those dog cat-like guys who can climb up the cliffs. They're my favorite for exploring new maps. What are they called? Crackers gave me one. She had just bred them from some there. Thyla! Yes, Thylacolio. That's right. Yeah, so that was my introduction to Crackers. We both had kind of jumped in. We're both running around the community center at the same time. And she said, "Here, you want this baby Thyla? I got twins." Something like that. I'm like, sure. I had no idea who Crackers was at that point. Yeah, we can hang out here for a little bit because this is my home, Monkeyheim, on Ragnarok. Here, can I get myself looking out a window? There we go, on the front doorstep. Hi, everybody. Welcome to my house. Come on in. Grab a cup of tea. Find a seat. You know a beautiful person named Crackers too? Well, that makes two of us. Yeah, so I think the deed is done, guys. I think I've revealed. Oh my god. I've been managing to stream for almost an hour now. Wow. Okay, well, let's go ahead and let's go big. And then, let me see. We'll turn the slideshow off for now. Just get this digital thing going behind me. And yeah, I'm going to check out Bobby Britton. What's going on? How you doing? Next up, leg reveal. Toe reveal. No, that might be too much for some people. At some point, we'll do the bald head reveal. Gravity has conspired to pull all my hair production downward, but we'll save that for another day. Yeah, but I generally wear a hat most of the time anyway. When you don't have much hair up there, it gets a little chilly, so a hat is like having hair. Royal Blood, sir, you inspired a few of my builds. Love and watch a lot of your art content. Excellent. Aw, Crackers is loving the missing Joe. Yes. Wait till it hits your back. Right. Yeah, so everybody, thank you for showing up for my face reveal here. And like I said, I just wanted to get it over with. There was a lot of notes I made to myself about things I wanted to talk about. I don't know if I went to all of them. I think I went through most of the actual points of why I want to do this now. But yeah, at this point, it just seems silly to hide who I am. You know, that kind of false anonymity wasn't really necessary anymore. I mean, at this point, you could find me in real life, and if folks do, hopefully that's a nice thing. I mean, the internet's a big, scary place, and you never know who is out there watching, right? And that was part of it. When I started too, my son was a lot younger. He was like 5 or 6 when I started this. Now he's 16. Part of the green screen is it gives him a way to walk behind me without being on camera. But he may show himself in here some point too. Joe is stalking me. Clarko kind of remind me of your dad. Just got a much longer beard. Find me real life and bring snacks. Yes, that would be cool. Yeah. So I'm not giving out my real name yet, but at this point I probably would be findable. And a little bit of a scary thought, but hopefully, you know, that all works out. I'm not that big of a YouTuber. Maybe I will be now that I've shown this mug. Who knows? But I'm not too worried about the mug at this point. You know, I wanted to make the streams more personable. And I watch a lot of people stream who are all over the gamut as far as traditional scales of handsomeness or beauty or whatever. And I generally find that people look like their personality. You know, you get to know whatever you think and feel about who they are, their face just starts to represent that. So hopefully when you do see this face in game and stuff, it'll just represent who I have been in game. The face that brought 1 million likes. I wouldn't mind that. Might get a little overwhelming if it's 1 million, but I'll learn to deal with that. I will. Yeah. Yeah. Bobby Britton says, your beard is way better than mine. You look like a fat Colonel Sanders. You ate a little bit too much of your fried chicken. A dealer don't do his own supply. Hey, I'm sure you look great, man. I can see your face a little bit there. It's this big for me, though, right now. Blindeman says, I wouldn't go this big. dudes can read your stuff on your screen by flipping the reflection of your glasses. Well, if they want to go that far, it's all over anyway. Yeah. I mean, a lot of big streamers and stuff are out there with their real names too, and they just live that way. A lot of celebrities do that. Not that I'm a celebrity by any means, but, you know, it still won't be the end of the world. I'm just going to go on the premise that if I just put enough love out there, I'm not putting out hate, that mainly I'm just going to get love back. So we'll see how that goes. Fried chicken is delicious. Oh, that picture of you is 10 years ago. It's teeny. It's teeny. So hard to say. But anyway, yeah, I'm out there now, and I will be out there more. I'm going to go hardcore this week with the games. I've got, like I said, I've got most of December and January off. I am working some, like I have been working weekends still during December. I got one more weekend to go. And then I actually get weekends for like 5-6 weeks. The only time of the year I actually get them. So I'll probably be streaming then too. Trying to work it around my son's schedule, do it while he's at school like right now, so he doesn't have to be too quiet all the time. But you know, if you hear some dishes banging in the back or whatever, that's the price of me streaming more. And I'm off the schedule today because I want to do this, but I'm gonna go over and do that. The rough schedule right now, and it's subject to change, is Mondays are Sandbox Mondays. And by the way, step back, I'm doing this all on Twitch because I can get the better quality archive for when I want to post it on YouTube. If I stream to YouTube like I am now, if I try to download it, I'll get crap back because they compress and they do all kinds of things to your video footage. So I'm streaming to Twitch. It also gives me a chance to have a foot in both platforms. Because all kinds of weird stuff is happening with YouTube, and weird stuff happens with Twitch sometimes, so it's kind of good to diversify. I'm way smaller over there. Come on, buttons work. Way smaller over there than I am here. A little bit bigger on YouTube. God, I guess I need a restart here. The Stream Deck is doing weird things, of course. Tell my son if he makes too much noise, we will insist on a cameo appearance. He sat down now that I put the webcam and put himself in front of it and has been like, okay, I could do this. I used him as my litmus meter a lot, whether I should be doing this stuff or not, because, you know, he's the younger audience. He watches a lot of YouTube and Twitch and stuff like that. So I'm like, hey, should I do this? Should I do that? And I don't always take his advice literally because, of course, he's 16. Oh, right. I was talking about my schedule. Emma wants more Witcher streams. Nice. And Bobby Britton has started Transport Fever 2. That one looks interesting, actually. It does. So on Twitch, my streaming schedule right now, and it's subject to change and may or may not always be this, but on Mondays, I'm doing Sandbox Mondays, and that's more of the buildy type stuff that folks are most used to from me. Right now I'm learning a new game for that, and definitely learning it. I'm like learning on camera. So that's Planet Zoo I've been playing with. But Sandbox is a pretty broad term, so we could put anything from Planet Zoo to Red Dead Redemption on Mondays, which when Raleigh gets situated, a lot of folks have had stated interest in us doing some online stuff together, being cowboys together on that. So I bet that could happen. He and I also have the DLC for Borderlands 3 coming up, which Moxie's Heist. We had a blast doing Borderlands 3 together, and boy, there was a lot of content on that. I'm still putting that up. That's going to be going up for like another month if I keep it up at half-hour episode per day. It's amazing how that stuff adds up for episodes. I've never had more content. So yeah, Mondays is Sandbox Mondays. Wednesdays is Witcher Wednesdays. Oh, Crackers, are you doing Zoo today? I missed that. Yeah, I'm going to go do some Zoo after this. Mess around in my funky little beginner world. That'll be right after this, and I'll do that for some number of hours. And I'm dying to do some more Witcher, though. I'm having a lot of fun with that. So Wednesdays are Witcher Wednesdays, and then Fridays are tentatively Fighter Fridays, like Fighter Flight Days or Fighter Fright Days. Fighter Fridays. And that's for more of the looter shooters, stab 'em up, shoot 'em ups, all those kind of games like Borderlands, or I actually have been messing around playing Sekiro some, getting my butt kicked in there. I have heard of City Skyline. SimCity 4 Trigger Pug is actually one of the games I came up on. Well, that was actually in my 30s, but I played a lot of SimCity. And it's cool. It gets a little much. Just a lot of management. Tons of management. Like, oh, we're losing money, or oh, there's not enough water, or oh, we need more power. It's pretty fun, but I don't find it as much of an outlet for creativity as some of the other games that actually let you have some hands-on building, like in not SimCity, but City Skyline, which is pretty much like SimCity. I don't think you can design your own buildings or anything like that. You can design the overall layout of the city, and then you spend most of the game like trying to fix the traffic. Yeah. All right, crackers. Thank you for hanging out. Good to see you. Good for you to see me. Yeah. Sweet. Twitch handle's the same as here. You can bring my tablet with me to watch Twitch while I let the puppy run free. Yeah, it's Monkeypuzzle. At the beginning, I had to do monkey_puzzle because Monkeypuzzle was taken, but at some point, it let me just have Monkeypuzzle. So yeah, twitch.tv/Monkeypuzzle. And then all the stuff that's good episodes, I will be putting up on YouTube like I have been. I'm almost done putting up Outer Worlds. It has like 3 episodes left. And then Star Wars. Woo! Who is that? I didn't put the little Twitch alerts on here, or YouTube alerts. So I'm not sure what happened there, but somebody did something. Thank you. I could go over to Streamlabs and check it out, but yeah, on this particular scene, I haven't put those up yet. So I got to put those up, and so I'll know what happened. Let's see. You can design your own buildings, actually. It does get stressful, though. Yeah. Watch crackers build a bridge board by board. That's not something you can do in City Skyline. Hey, something happened again. All right, I'm going to have to go open up Streamlabs and see what's going on. And I'm going to have to put those alerts up on this scene. Yes, I will. All right, let's go over here to log into Streamlabs with YouTube. This account. That account. And we'll see who did what. Maybe. Maybe. They changed everything around since I've been in here. So I don't even know. I don't even know where it is anymore. Aha! Oh, it just has 1 hour ago. Raleigh the Geek donated $10. Welcome to the channel, Monkey Face. Thank you again for that, Raleigh. And whoever did what, I'm sorry. We can go back to this one, and it will show when people do things. Just thought Monkey might like it is all. No worries, says Trigger Puck. Oh yeah, I've definitely got it in my Steam library. I've messed around with it for a few hours. The other thing, this is a small thing, but with City Skyline, I'm not particularly fond of the color palette. They go a lot towards the blue-green, which is not my favorite. And that's a small one, but the color does matter. But yeah, we may mess around with that at some point. It's kind of... Well, I was going to say it's an old game now, but that doesn't really matter. I mean, you know, I play a lot of old games on here. I was playing Borderlands 1 on Twitch for a while. I didn't put that on YouTube, though. Yeah. So, we shall see. We shall see. But yeah, lots of games to play. I want to play them all. Fortunately, there's only so much time in a day. even though I'm willing to spend a lot of that day playing games. So we'll be doing that. So yeah, I think before this gets too long, it is time to call this to a close. But yeah, we're gonna run right over to Twitch. I just gotta switch out OBS for my streaming, and we'll go over there. I'll go mess around with some stuff. And today I'm actually willing to do whatever people want. It is Sandbox Mondays, so we could go mess around with Planet Zoo and go learn that. But if there's a huge demand for something else, I'm happy to do that as well. For The Witcher, I'm probably not going to put the face cam. It's such a beautiful game. I don't know if I want to spoil the immersion, take up the real estate. But something like Planet Zoo, or maybe, you know, a silly fighter game or whatever, I'll probably be happy to put this on. We'll kind of gauge it game by game, and maybe we'll put it up in the beginning as an introduction. Who knows? I'm kind of figuring this out as I go along. Autonauts is also an interesting game to check out, says Blin. Sandbox production game. Yeah, I've seen Autonauts. It's definitely a cool sandbox. The art style, again, it's not my favorite. It's very blocky, very cartoony. And I have played some games that are like that, but it's not my favorite looking game. I'll put it that way. And looks are important, except when it comes to this, not important at all. I've gone 1 hour and 8 minutes. Oh my goodness. All right, everybody. So thank you for showing up to my face reveal. What's done is done. There's no taking it back. But I appreciate you all coming and hanging out with me. All the good vibes, all the love. And I'm looking forward to bringing you more content with or without the face cam. But I do have one now. So that is the thing. But yeah, thank you everybody for making it to the end of this face reveal. I will see you all in the next one. Bye bye. Song's almost about to end. Ba-doop, 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 ba-doop. Bye bye.